let's go to the Greek, the word that it was originally written.
So basically, what this brother's trying to say is if I say apple in Greek and then I translate it and I say apple in English, it no longer mean apple. But yeah, we have to be mindful of, you know, these apologists when they say, let's go to the Greek, you see, because, you know, if you're not well versed, if you're not educated, you simple minded, they can very easily deceive you. So the word nation in the Greek and in English, Spanish, French, they all mean the same thing. It's all pointing toward the same thing. You see, don't let a apologist, a dumb Christian confuse you. You see, they're all deceivers. So when Christ said, uh, go and teach all nations, did he mean everybody? Did he mean go teach the Japanese, the Chinese, you know, uh, uh, the Greek people, the white people? Is that what he said? Or did he mean to go and wake up the 12 tribes of Israel? You see, let's find out. All right, y'all, let's go to the book of Matthew, chapter 10, and let's go to verse 5. And it reads, these 12 Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles. What that say? Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So Messiah said, don't go to the Gentiles, but go and teach the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Hmm. Okay, let's get another scripture. Let's go to the book of Isaiah, y'all. Chapter 11, verse 11. One of my favorite scriptures for these apologists, that think they know everything. Who is God coming to gather? Who is Christ coming to gather? Is it all people, all nations? Or is it those people who were scattered in all nations of the lost tribe of Israel, those lost sheep? It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time. The first time he gathered us was out of Egypt. So the second time he's going to gather us again, the second time, to recover the remnant of his people. Who is God's people? The Israelites. His people, we shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros. I have it written down here. Sudan, that's modern day Sudan, and from Cush. Go over here. Excuse my handwriting. Cush is Ethiopia. We have people in Ethiopia, God's chosen people, dwelling there. Okay, Cush, and from Elam, modern day Iran, Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations. We just read what those nations were. God's people scattered in these nations. For you Christians, who's getting happy right now. So, oh, see, all nations. for the nations. He shall set up an ensign. He shall set up the Bible for the nations. That's what you see today when you see brothers out there on the corners reading the Bible. You see, and these apologists are upset. They angry, but we just reading out of the Bible. That should give you pause. Why are they upset with us for reading the Bible? He shall set up an ensign for the nations and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel. Israel, not all people, Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah, Judah and Israel from the four corners of the earth. So, no matter what language you go to, whether it's the Greek, we go to French, German, Spanish. Christ said, go and teach his people, not everyone. Stop listening to dumb Christians, dumb apologists who just want your tithe money. Shalom.